the clicks and clacks of my keystrokes reverberating off the empty chairs and standing desks at Osmark Tech were the only sounds, aside from the hammering of my heart. I'd been afraid before, working for Osmark, but never this scared. If I was right, they would do much worse than kill me for what I was about to commit. My cursor lingered over the deploy to prod button. Under normal working hours, my fresh lines of code would have been peer-reviewed, sent through the sanity checker, unit-tested, then deployed to staging. But 8 months straight of crunch coupled with the impending doom of the planet left everyone eager to get to their capsules when Osmark dismissed us not an hour before. I glanced around the large open space one more time to ensure everyone had in fact gone, my heart still jackhammering away. My finger trembled as I pressed and held the left click down. I could still back out. Forget what I'd read. Forget I had seen what Osmark had planned. No one else is going to stop him. You must figure out what these scrolls of allegiance are, and why so many high-rolling wretches paid out the wazoo for them, I reminded myself, then inhaled deeply. Plus, you've spent your entire overtime bonus check sending Jack that capsule. You're gonna need something more than just the end of the world to break the ice when you meet up again, and you know how much Jack loves a good dungeon crawl. If that's what this is, who knows what billionaire drug dealers pay millions for in a virtual world? It could be full of God mode codes that somehow subvert our anti-cheating protocols. My hand curled to a ball as I retracted my finger, doing the undoable. The screen read, "Committing new code to production. Estimated completion, 280 seconds." The building trembled at the sound of a muffled crash, accompanied by terrified shouts, and my gaze shot past the screen to the fading light outside. It had been a while since I took more than a fleeting glance out a window. A few days, at least. Most of us had elected to stay indefinitely at Osmark Tech since the global announcement of 213 Astrea weeks ago, as it was just safer here. I walked to the massive UV-protected glass framed by columns of wide-leafed plants that hadn't been watered in weeks, and looked down the 8 stories to the streets below. Chaos. That was the only word to describe it. Someone had driven a truck through the screaming mob, trying to ram down the doors of Osmark Technologies. But they had failed. A fiery, smoking wreck lay at the foot of our building, and civilians scrambled to get out of blast range.